YouTube, how we doing? PPS back. It is our YouTube play of the day for the 12th of January. One NBA, one college basketball spot for you guys. Very, very excited. Obviously, want to get after it again today. Obviously, we had. So I did not make a YouTube play of the day video. I probably will have a play of the day video tomorrow and do that as well as our Pass the Prop show. We will have a guest. I'm super excited for that. I'm excited for a new guest to come on the show, so make sure you tune in to check that out. We'll be talking NFL, obviously, with it being Friday. But today, college basketball, NBA slates. We split last show. Florida came through. Kent State did not. My God, Toledo almost did it by themselves in the first half. They should have just taken their first half team total, but hey, that's how it happens sometimes. Sometimes you pick the right ones. Sometimes you don't. But today, like I said, one college, one NBA. And let's get it started. Starting off in our college ranks, and we're going to Pepperdine team total over 76.5 at -120. Let me pull this up for you guys on my screen. I believe this is a DraftKings line for you guys. Let me take a look. We'll pull it up. Obviously, want to make sure you guys see exactly where I'm at here. 76.5 -120. And yeah, I really, really, really like the spot for Pepperdine. Obviously, San Diego is doing pretty well in conference play so far. But on the season, we have Pepperdine averaging 78.5 points per game. Very, very, very good scorer in Maxwell Lewis. 42% from three, 52% from the field, 86% from the line, 20 points a game. Is obviously very, very impressive. They have three other guys in double digits, which I think is going to be very important, being able to score from inside and out. Three of their top four scorers are guards, so we're seeing 40% three-point shooting from them in these games. So obviously being able to score inside out, being able to hit those threes, being able to have depth where you can't just double team Lewis, right? And also looking at the rankings here, San Diego, very, very efficient offensively, 85th in adjusted offense, 306 in adjusted defense, but they've only ranked against the offenses they've played 206 in adjusted offense. So they really haven't played anybody. Obviously, Gonzaga is going to be the best one on the list for them, but we go to Pepperdine, like I said, 78 points per game. They scored 75 against Pacific in a loss, 79 against Santa Clara in a loss, 88 against Gonzaga, which I think is really important because obviously Gonzaga has a much better defense than San Diego has, but they're relatively close in pace with how Pepperdine's been playing. You look here, Pepperdine is 10th in the country in terms of pace, which obviously I like to see in a game where we have a team here who struggled against good offenses. I think this pace is going to be pretty fast. You have obviously San Diego who's willing to run as well. And a team here who has a stud who can get buckets when he needs to. And obviously you have three other scorers, double digits there. I think the three ball is going to be very important. San Diego so far this season's only allowed 37% from three. I think we can see that go up a little bit higher in conference play here as they go up against a Pepperdine team that has some pretty good shooters on the outside. Second play, heading to a pretty big game in the NBA. We're going Dallas and LA, right? We got Luka Doncic over 18.5 rebounds, assists, expecting LeBron to be in today. Obviously, we've seen these guys play, I believe, a week and a half ago. Luka ended up with 32, 9, and 9. Obviously, that would not get here. I think that was actually 2 weeks ago. But over his last four games in the month of January, we've seen him hit this number in 2 of 4, hit 18 in the other one. And then obviously the blowout against the Celtics, which obviously really brings down those numbers. But Luka's been on a tear as of late. I love being able to pop off on each. I think this is the type of game you go for a triple-double. You're playing against LeBron. And obviously this is a huge game for these guys, national TV. I'm pretty sure this is a TNT game, if I remember correctly, because it's in LA as well. I just expect Luka to dominate every single part of the game. I really want to take points, rebounds, assists, but 34.5 is the point line. I think he gets there with the rebounds and assists early and often. Looking at Luka's numbers for the season, right? He's averaging 8.9 and 8.8, but the chances are there, right? We look at Luka Doncic, 14.3 Rebounding chances per game, sits at 5th in the NBA with 16.2 potential assists per game. I expect them to try to double Luka. I know there's really no way to do that with the way they run their offense, but Tim Hardaway has been fantastic from the outside. I expect those guys to be ready to shoot, catch and shoot on the button there. Christian Wood has looked really, really good as well as of late. So I'm hoping we get the driving kicks from Luka early and often. And I also think rebounding is going to be important here for Luka to obviously get to this number. Lakers rank 8th worst in defensive rebound, 7th worst in offensive rebound, and 3rd worst overall in rebounding, 3rd worst in points allowed, and also bottom 10 in assists allowed as well. So pretty much I want the guy who's going to have the ball in his hands, right? We have Luka here, him and Giannis always fighting for the number 1 spot in usage rate. I think that this is going to be one of those games. We just see one of those video game type numbers from Luka Doncic, and I really expect him to fill up the full stat sheet tonight. So Luka Doncic over 18.5 rebounds and assists. And we're going with Pepperdine team total over 76.5. Let me pull up where we're finding this rebound and assist number. We have Luka Doncic over 18.5 at minus 113 there over on the FanDuel Sportsbook. So Pepperdine and Luka, let's get it tonight, guys. 2 plays. Again, if you guys enjoy the content, please hit the like button, and I will have an article play out here in about 30 minutes. So let's crush it tonight. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow, 11 Central Time, for our Pass the Prop NFL show.